What is up, guys? Welcome to the second to last video, and if you've seen the yellow one, you'll probably like this one a little bit more. It is the normal one, the normal Renault livery that we're going to launch. As you can see, it kind of looks a bit angry from this angle, at least. It's all black, but everyone's having a nice little drag race down to the start, and first giveaway is actually the green helmet, which I like a lot. I used to love it when you had the green helmet. So I figured we'd bring it back a little bit, just to switch it up a little bit. I didn't mind the red one, wasn't really a fan of the yellow one. So in the last one I said about how they have different liveries from the perspective and stuff like that. This holds true to a certain degree as well. From the front it looks black, from the side it looks black. And you know what, never mind, like, just forget about that. We're going to get a good run on Charles Leclerc here, actually, down the inside. So what I didn't realise is at that point there when I hit Leclerc, I actually damaged my front wing. So I was like, what the hell's going on with this car? Like, it felt fine through there, a little bit squirmish, but you know. And obviously when I got to the braking, I was like, oh crap, here we go. So I don't think I really talked much about Renault. If I did, we'll want to talk about them again, obviously. So Renault is, I reckon they're going to be the fourth fastest car. There's no doubt about that. I can't see them being knocked off the fourth place pedestal, but I don't think they've got enough to obviously get near the Red Bulls. Like, they'll be the fourth fastest team for sure between Haas and Sauber. I'm hoping Sauber will be up there. Look at this. Look at this. Back-to-back races. I've had some silly crap happen. Oh, okay, last one was my fault. Anyway, so that was Charles' fault as well, so I'm hoping Charles doesn't do that in the season. That would suck. But we're going to give him a lot of room this time. So I just don't see where Renault's going to actually be able to kind of perform to a certain degree. And I lose more wing on... Okay, that was a mistake from Charles. Next time into turn one, I lose a bit of front wing, which is quite depressing. Anyway, there's just nothing they can do at this point, because they're, what, 2021 is when they're supposed to be getting podiums, right? So they've got 3 seasons to get a podium in that season. That was their 5-year plan when they started. And I'm going to go on about this 5-year plan up until 2021. But if they don't get a podium, then they've just failed. But I think the one thing that intrigued me a little bit is that they changed the name. So they were Renault Sport Formula 1 team, which was, I guess, integrated with everything else that they were doing with Formula E, road cars, sports cars, all that other stuff. So they changed it to Renault Formula 1 team, back to like what they had back when Alonso used to drive for a Renault F1 team. I like it in the sense that it's got the heritage with it. So you know, if you look through the history, you'll see, oh, Renault F1 team won here. Oh look, the 2019, you know, they're still in F1. You know, it's kind of cool, in 4th place and that, which is quite, you know, for world champions, that's not too bad. If you look at the likes of, obviously, McLaren's a perfect example, near the back, Williams, the back, Sauber, what championship? So they're kind of in no man's land. They need a regulation change, of course. So 2021 is going to be their opportunity, realistic. If they can get a podium, then I think the terms that they use was fighting for podium. So they'll need to be in the top 3 teams, unless somehow they claw their way up and it's 4 teams are fighting for the win. I'm not sure how that's going to work, especially with Red Bull, with Honda hopefully up there with Ferrari and Mercedes. Then, you know, Renault aren't really going to have a hope in hell unless they could pull off like a miracle over the winter with some R&D development that no one's thought of before. And you know, this day and age, you've got thousands of engineers all throughout the pit lane, all trying to find, you know, stroke of gold. Like, it doesn't come often. It's like trying to find oil in England. You know, it's very rare, if at all, it happens. So don't get me wrong, I love Renault. Like, they're a good team. It sucked when they left F1 for a little brief period. Rated them as Lotus, obviously, when Kimi came and drove for them, and then obviously came back as Renault in 2016, and it was a bit of a shambles. But if you think, right, so this is their 3rd season in F1, so they had 16, 17, 18, 4th season in F1. So in their 3rd season, look at that, you cheeky little bugger. Oh, you tit. Anyway, so think about it. In their 3rd season, so they weren't last because Manor was last, and you couldn't go worse than Manor in 2016. 2017 was a big step. They were 6th or 7th, give or take, and then 2018 they were 4th. That is a massive leap in performance for them, or for any team, to be honest. Any team that can do that, you know, that's amazing for them. The only issue being the fact that it's Renault, and, you know, they're a world championship winning team. Renault's a massive company, like a car company, that, you know, you go out on a day out and you'll see Renaults everywhere. Like, it's just one of those things that you see all the time. For them, that's good. You know, they're technically on course, so by 2021 they should be winning races by that logic. But it's not good enough for the brand, in a sense. Like, you know, Mercedes have said that they've sold X amount of cars because they've been winning all these championships, because people know that Mercedes are, I'm not necessarily saying that they've sold cars because they've won championships, but, you know, the technology and stuff like that, they get more highlight. You hear Mercedes this, Mercedes that. When the last time you heard someone going about Renault, other than when Ricciardo joined them? Like, I'm not trying to hate on Renault, like, but no one really cared about Renault. People only care about Ferrari and Mercedes, Red Bull when they have an engine failure, and, you know, Renault need to, like, come out of the blocks and absolutely smash it. If Hulkenberg could get a podium in Australia, that would be absolutely insane. Like, if I was a betting man, which I am, I would put a bet on that. But you just can't think of a reason why that would actually happen, if that makes sense, because Renault are just the most frustrating team. Because you want them to do well, you want them to smash it, but at the same token, how can they smash it given what they've got and what they're going to go up against? But it's going to be a long 2 years for Renault fans who actually want them to win, and any Hulkenberg fans who want them to get a podium. There's one Ricciardo fan out there, and look at this, unbelievable. There's this one Ricciardo fan. Let's go for the undercut on scroll. There's this one Ricciardo fan out there on tour. She's going to be Team Renault now, but I just hope for her sake that they actually do good. And we actually managed to get in the points, which is actually fantastic. I think we damaged Grosjean and Magnussen's wing, but it's on it, whatever. But it's going to be difficult for Renault, I tell you. There's nothing really that they can do other than just grind it out throughout the winter season, like during the season. If they can't do that, then they've got no chance, bless them. But Vettel actually winning that race, Hamilton finally on the podium. That's the first time in 3 races that he's actually managed to do that. So good on you, Lou. And then Ricciardo, we've still got that old Renault helmet. I don't know, I thought that I put the new one in, but clearly I didn't. So you're going to have to wait to see that one. But speaking of Ricciardo, it's quite ironic that he showed up. But again, you know, it's going to be difficult for Renault. Wish them the best, but being a realistic person, chances are they're really going to struggle. So anyway, that's been it for this video, guys. I've got one more to go, the Mercedes. I'll see you in that video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.